I have taped down my paper onto a base using masking tape. Now let's add the pencil sketch. We just need to add a mountain. Okay, that is the pencil sketch. Now these are the three shades I will be using for the sky: permanent yellow orange, opera and ultramarine deep. You can use any colors that is available with you. You don't need to go with the same colors I'm using here. We just need an orange, any bright pink or rose, and a bright blue. Now using my 1-inch flat brush, I'm going to apply an even coat of water onto the sky. To add color onto the sky, I'm using a flat brush. This one is 3x4-inch flat brush by Princeton. You can use a flat brush or a round brush. If you're going with a round brush, go with a bigger sized round brush. I'm starting with permanent yellow orange and I'm adding that along this mountain line. As you could see here, while I was adding the orange color, I left some gaps in between. We'll be adding the second color, which is opera, along these gaps so that the colors will blend into each other. So over the bottom, I'm going with lighter tones, and towards the top, I'm going with more of brighter tones. I'm going to add a brighter pink over the top. And after this, I will be switching to ultramarine deep. I'm mixing ultramarine deep and opera to get a bright violet, and I'm going to apply that over here. I applied a very bold and bright tone of violet on the top. Now I'm adding few streaks over the bottom as well. Just few lines like this. So that's my sky. Now I'm going to wait for this to dry. And my sky has completely dried. You can see the bright colors I have here. Now I'm going to paint the mountain. I'm using permanent brown. You can also use burnt sienna. Now using this shade, I'm going to apply some dry brush patterns onto the mountain. I took a little of permanent brown on my palette and I'm going to switch to a round brush. This is size number 6 round brush by Princeton. I'm going with a bolder tone of brown. Now I'm dabbing my brush on a paper towel to remove the excess amount of water so that I get dry brush patterns very easily. Now add in the dry brush patterns however you want to. We just need some patterns on the mountain. This is just to add more textures and more realistic look to your mountain. I added enough of dry brush patterns using brown. Now I'm going to do the same using black. So I have added enough of dry brush patterns using brown and also black. Now I will wait for this to dry. Once everything has dried, switch to a bigger size round brush. This one is size number 12 round brush. Now fill up the entire mountain in a lighter tone of black. You can also use paint spray instead of black. Simply apply that lighter tone of black onto the entire mountain. Don't worry about the patterns you have applied earlier. They will be fine. Now over to the bottom, I'm going with a much more darker tone of black and I will be adding some brown in between. Now switch back to your smaller sized round brush and simply smudge those darker tones into the background so that the transition is a little more smoother. Just drag those darker tones towards the lighter tone. You can see the way I'm doing it here. Finally, I'm going with black again and I'm going to add some more darker tones in a very random manner. You can add simple broken lines and little scribbles just to make your mountain look more dramatic and realistic. And that's it, we are done with our painting. Let me quickly remove the masking tape. Thanks a lot for watching and happy painting.